Hi ladies, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can book your personal readings down below in the description bar. So the messages that I was getting for you all was show up, show up, show up. So spirit is wanting you to show up. However, that message is meant for you to receive. Okay, this could be showing up for work, whatever it is that you do for work. Show up in your household. Okay, this could be like actually go to the place, like actually show up there. Okay, but I'm getting more of the energy show up. I'm hearing as you are. Okay, it's giving like church vibes, you know. It's like in the way of don't worry about what anybody has to say about you, how you look, how you're dressed. Okay, spirit is saying to show up as you are. Come as you are. Okay, I'm also getting the famous quote by Ebony. Okay, Diamond's cousin in the Players Club. I got to get what using what you have to get what you want. Okay, so maybe you have a goal in mind. Okay, that you are striving for, and spirit is saying whatever it is that you have right now, you're not just gonna reach the goal. You have to use what you have, even if it's difficult showing up as you are in this very moment, because you may want to show up in the way that you would look once you've reached your goal. And then that's when you want to show up, once you can show off the glitz and the glamour, or hey, I made it, or I'm successful, or whatever the case may be. And spirit is saying the only way you're going to get to that success, the only way you're going to get to that glitz and glamour is by using the tools that you have right now. It's giving me magician energy. You have all the tools that you need at this time to get where you desire to go. So spirit is saying use what you got to get what you want. Whatever that may mean for you, okay? Also, I was getting the energy. There may be something that you may not feel like you're good at, okay, but you wish that you were good at it, and maybe that's preventing you from showing up. But it's like even the best of the basketball players or the sports players, they still have to go to practice. You still have to practice your craft. You still have to practice your skill. I don't care if this is something as simple as knitting. Maybe you really want to make your own clothes or whatever the case may be. Or it could be you want to do your own hair or your own makeup or whatever it is for you ladies. Okay, spirit is saying you have to actually put time in to get better at that thing. Okay, so don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself out just because you're not an expert yet. Okay, that doesn't mean that you will not be the expert, and it doesn't mean that you're not meant to do that thing. Okay, you just have to, if it's something you desire, you just have to research it, put time in. Okay, watch the YouTube videos, whatever it is. Spirit is saying to put time in. Okay, but spirit is saying to show up for yourself just as you are. And those that have something to say about you showing up in this new field, or showing up however you're showing up, okay, it could be a new field for someone, since I did say that, but whatever it is, spirit is saying those people don't matter if they have something negative to say, which is also leading me to say, don't worry about what anybody says about you. Worry about think about what you have to say about you. If it's what you want to do, then do it. You know, so those messages are for somebody, but let's get into, okay, 4 minutes in, okay, with some downloads. Let's get into, see what spirit has to say. Yes, baby, look what flips out. Justice is giving me, as if you slamming the dominoes on the table, okay, or somebody playing spades, okay, it's giving you won the game. You won the game. It's like you're doing way better than what you expected is what I am picking up on, or you're doing way better than what you think you are. Okay, that message comes out, okay, a lot. All right, but it's like you are definitely getting justice. Also see that you could be, again, researching something. It's like pull your laptop out, put 444 on the phone, pull your phone out, okay, do what it is you have to do to research, okay, to make sure that you are getting this justice, okay, is what I am picking up on. You're not going to get better by not doing the thing. Okay, it's like don't allow fear to stop you. Okay, to keep you from going in the direction that you want to go in. It's like show up no matter what. That's what I'm picking up on. But I definitely see you receiving some type of justice. If there's justice to be served, that means there was an unfair situation. So many of you all could have been in some type of unfair situation, is what I am picking up on here as well. Some of you all could have a puppy. Okay, people could have been saying things about you because of your spirituality. I was seeing her witchy hat here. Okay, so it's like some of you all are heavy into spirituality. Okay, and it's like people could have, been saying things about you, and that could have affected you, and that could be affecting you showing up, even if it's subconsciously, right? And Spirit is saying, F those people, it's like Spirit is saying, show up for yourself no matter what, and you will see that you will get to the results that you are desiring. Yes, Spirit is saying, don't stop. Don't quit. You are the light. So be that shining light. I heard they just mad that you're shining your light and they're still looking for yours. And even if you're still looking for your light, right? Or you're still confirming or still learning how to accept yourself or accept the fact that you are the light, okay? You're still showing up. You still are doing, you still went down the path that you went down. Well, the people that is making you feel some type of way, or in the past may have made you feel some type of way, but it's still with you, like I said, subconsciously. Okay, it's like they didn't even go down the path. So don't let the people who didn't even take the risk of going down the path keep you from going further on your path. Okay, even if you feel it's dark out and don't know which way to go, or you're feeling some type of way, Spirit is saying you still show up, because Spirit is saying you are the light. Spirit is saying shine your light. And Spirit is also saying by you shining your light, okay, with this Ace of Wands, by you taking action, that's you being the leader. Okay, and by you doing that, it's like it's giving other people hope as well, is what I see, because other people see you. Okay. Yeah, I see judgment. You could have had a lot of judgment is what I am picking up on for your choices and your decisions. Okay. Woo. We got the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there could be some things from your past, some things from your childhood that could subconsciously still be playing on you, okay? That you could be working through here, or Spirit is telling you to be aware so you can work through those things, okay? But I definitely, Spirit is saying give yourself compassion, because you're meant to be this leader. You're meant to lead the way with this Ace of Wands. Whatever your ideas are, like I said, someone has a new path that they could be showing up on, okay, with this Ace of Wands. You are meant to lead the way. You're meant to do something different, okay? It's like your passions are making you glow. I feel like you're so into who you are, that you don't realize the way that you affect other people. You don't realize the positive impact that you have on other people. You don't realize that you're this shining bright star, because you're just waking up being you. But the fruit tree has to know it's the fruit tree. The apple tree has to know that it bears apples. So it's like Spirit is saying it's time for you to show up and accept who you are and really know that you are the apple tree and the fruit that you bear. You have to know the nourishment that your apples give to other people when they bite off of it. But it's almost like you're walking around not realizing that. Maybe you realize it 30% or 40% or even 50% or even 60%. Spirit needs you at 100% realization of who you are. I'm also with that apple tree. It's giving me Erykah Badu. It's also giving me pick your friends like you pick your fruit. Pay attention to who you are around. Also pay attention to the voices that you are listening to. Are they really, is it really your voice? Whatever is plaguing you, whatever is saying, oh, don't do this, or I don't know, or whatever you're going through, Spirit is saying, is that really you? Is it really you? And if it's you, then evaluate that, okay? With this Six of Cups here, Spirit is saying, give yourself the compassion that you were never given. I'm getting from this that you've had it hard in life. It made it difficult for you to make decisions. Maybe you feel unloved. Maybe you feel unliked. Maybe you feel like no one cares about you or cares about your life or what you've gone through or whatever the case may be. But you feel like that because you were never given the proper love that you were meant to receive in this world. But that was for a purpose. You were born into a lifestyle that was supposed to be difficult, that was supposed to be unloving and have the opposition that you had. So you had to dig for you to dig deep to find your own light. Spirit knows the circumstances that you were born into. It was purposefully created that way. That way you could work through it and transcend that. And I feel like that's what you're doing at this point. There will come a point to where you will overcome all of this, and where whatever you're dealing with subconsciously and your ego and your circumstances, your environment, it won't be an issue anymore. True healing can take a while. And that's why Spirit is saying, give yourself compassion. All your needs are being met. You lack for nothing. Even if you feel like in your environment, you're lacking for something. Spirit says there is no such thing as lack. Spirit is taking care of your every need. Even if you don't believe it, Spirit is going to show up for you to make you a believer. Period. Some of you all may be crying or just, really sitting with your emotions with this Six of Cups is what I am picking up on. It's like Spirit is saying, show yourself some extra love. Hug on yourself. Did you hug yourself today? Did you hug yourself today? Hug on yourself. Love on yourself. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups here. Yeah. You guys have been doing a lot of stressing. Maybe there's something going on with your sleep pattern. Maybe you guys are going to sleep late, 12:12 on the phone. Maybe you all are going to sleep late, or maybe you all are waking up early, like at 3 or 4 a.m. It says 3 a.m. on this clock here. Maybe you're just up night thinking, okay? Maybe you're not stressed or worried, but maybe you're just thinking a whole lot about certain things. Okay, you all could also have diffusers, like incense diffusers as well. You see that on the nightstand. Okay, it's okay that you think. It's okay, maybe at night is when you're able, when the house is quiet. Maybe that's when you're really able to really think or something like that. Or it's like, let's say you live by yourself. It's still your wind down time because you're in the bed and so forth, and Spirit may be bringing things up for you to really sit and think about and process it, because you're not doing it throughout the day, because you're at work or you're taking care of your home, you're hanging with your friends or whatever it is you're doing in your life, right? But Spirit is saying all of that thinking that you're doing, it's helping you to release. It's helping you. It's coming up so you can think about it, so you can release it, so you can really have this true Nine of Cups. A wish fulfillment. Live in a constant state of gratitude. Spirit is saying be grateful for everything that you're experiencing. 1333. That's what I see here. Yeah, let's see what else is here. Let's get some more messages for whoever is watching. Okay, let's see what this is. I don't know why. I was going to say, I feel like Vanna White is like turning something over. Ooh. Ten of Swords, baby. Ooh, you know what I heard? Spirit is saying, pack that pain up in a box. Spirit is saying the pain is coming up so it can come out. So you can deal with it. And you know how they say we got to unpack this? Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're going through. Okay, Spirit is saying you need to unpack it and then you need to pack it away. You get what I'm saying? It's like all that pain, that hurt, that trauma, you need to deal with it, okay? It's almost like it's giving me you're looking back at it one more time before you put it away for good. So that Nine of Swords we saw, it's like you're thinking about it one last time, or you're in this phase, however long this phase lasts, where it's coming up so you can think about it, so you can really deal with it, so you can really face yourself, right? And then after that, you're going to be like, dang, I really have been through a lot. Spirit is saying, appreciate everything you've been through. 1444 on the timer. It's like, think about the traumas and the pain that you've been through and deal with the feelings and the emotions. However it makes you feel. It's like, maybe you thought that you had let go of some things, but you're still holding on to some things from childhood, from past relationships, or your current circumstances, or whatever the case is. Your pay, maybe you're not happy with the pay that you're receiving, whatever it is, or with whatever your money flow is, okay? Spirit is saying, deal with all of it. And how did it make you feel? It hurt you? It pissed you off? Oh, you want to punch somebody? Whatever it is. It's traumatizing to think about. I know, it's okay. Love yourself through it and have compassion on yourself. Don't beat yourself up for feeling how you feel about whatever it is however you feel. And Spirit says you're going to deal with that for the last time in your life. Spirit says, because once you pack that away, it's gone forever. And once you put it in the box, you're not going to reopen the box. It's like you're going to put it in the box and you're going to throw the box away, or you're going to ship it off, or whatever. You're going to give it to God, is what I'm picking up on. It's like, yeah, you were dealing with a lot of curses that were over you, that were over your family. And when I say that, I'm not saying people, it's giving, just people were speaking what they knew. They were speaking the program that they were given, and that program was spoken over you. But those programs were curses. A lot of community programs, it's giving me a lot of POC, right? That's watching this. Or marginalized communities, and it's like the trauma that even comes with that, growing up in the hood, growing up without certain resources, growing up with lack, all of that programming. So then the programming that you grew up with from your community and within your homes, for many of you all, not everyone, but that programming, it's like that was the curse. Not that somebody was, oh, I hate you specifically. Now, that could have been the case. There could have been some deep family, things where you actually had family members that was really, they knew what they were doing. They were moving from out of jealousy and everything else. But even you have to deal with that and you have to forgive it and let that go as well. So it's going to be different for everyone. But I see you actually looking at it and facing it. I see you facing your hurts, facing your traumas and dealing with it. I'm hearing Spirit is going to take care of you. I just keep hearing that Spirit is going to take care of you. Yeah. And by you dealing with this, it's helping you to emit a frequency that is also going to help those that are picking in on you, or those family members that, had a certain program that was written over them as well. They're going to see, hey, they overcame it, so I can overcome it too. Yeah, things are balancing out. Yeah, let go of self-imposed limitations with this temperance energy. Make you a cup of tea. I'm on my peppermint tea right now. I love peppermint tea. And I got a peppermint tea. What's the other one? I'm hearing hibiscus tea, peppermint and spearmint tea. Baby, that combination, I'm loving it. Loose leaf tea, okay? But Spirit is saying, really tap into who you are spiritually. Okay, ground yourself. Connect with plants. Surround yourself with life. Surround yourself with nature. This is only going to be for who it's for. Everyone's not on this path. Yeah. Any other messages here, Spirit? Whew, Spirit says, I'm telling you, once you do that, I'm hearing bottle it up. You walking away. It's giving me bottle it up and sell it. Okay, so you guys could be bottling something up and selling it. But I'm also getting like a bottle of tears. So like I said, some of you all have been crying. Okay, but all of those emotions, our Spirit is also saying you guys can have a lot of bottled up emotions that you all need to release and let go with this 8 of Cups. It's time to walk away from all of that that's not serving you. You held on to the pain for so long, or you've gone so long where you could have dealt with everything else, but you like that over there, I ain't dealing with that. Or maybe you're not even aware of it. Everyone's situation is different. But whatever it is, Spirit is saying, with all of it, Spirit is going to make sure everything comes up. It's giving me regurgitation. Spirit is going to throw everything in your face to make sure that you deal with it once and for all. We're coming into Pisces season, where it's like this season is ending and the real new year is beginning. Period. So it's like you're still in the season, even though January, they say, is the calendar, new year. It's like we're coming into nature's new year, okay, in the month of March and April. So when springtime comes in, so you're still in that season of winter, of the old you, of the old year, where you can really continue to let go of all of that. Because when the spring season roll around, Spirit is saying, I got plans for you. There's a plan for you, for I know the plans I have for you to prosper you and not harm you. Spirit wants to prosper you, and you have to walk away and let go of all of this pain. Yeah, and tap into your emotions with this Queen of Cups energy here. Yeah, Eight of Wands. It's like you're being held down with so many emotions and so many mindsets, mind programming. And Spirit is saying, I want you to release it. So I'm going to be showing it to you. Somebody watches TV, and Spirit is going to be showing you something on TV that maybe you need to deal with or heal from or something like that. But I'm seeing the TV and Spirit showing somebody's signs through watching TV. Like, it could be your phone or something as well, but I'm seeing a TV. This is for somebody who likes to watch TV, or maybe that's how you get a lot of your messages. Everybody gets their messages differently. Some people get their messages on license plates. Some people get their messages from actually hearing things and hearing conversations. People get their messages from billboards in different ways. The radio, songs. Okay, but this is for somebody. Somebody's going to show, Spirit is going to show somebody something through the TV screen. Okay. If your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. Spirit is saying it's time for you to explore something new. It's time for you to live completely differently. Maybe you don't know where you're going to be in 5 years, but Spirit is saying you for damn sure won't be holding on to all this hurt and pain. And maybe you can't see where you're supposed to be in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years because of what you're holding on to. And your outlook of looking into the future is skewed. Because it's all this pain and emotions and mind programming. I'm hearing mind fuckery is still within you, and it needs to be released. But I see it actually being released. Okay. Let's get some more messages. Any more messages? Queen of Cups. Spirit is saying get in control of your emotions. Tap into your divine feminine energy is what I am picking up on. Master your emotions. Don't let anyone control you. If someone can control your emotions, then they have control over you. If anyone can control your mind, they have control over you. And your mind controls your emotions. So change your thoughts so you can change your emotions. Yeah. Something about water as well, getting near water or getting close to water or honoring your water ancestors, okay, is what I am picking up on. Yeah. But I definitely, with this Queen of Cups, honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. Exactly what we've been talking about. Honoring your childhood. And if it's still bothering you, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up that you feel like, oh, I should be over this or whatever. If you're not, that's cool. Deal with it. Work through it. Give yourself compassion and grace. And honor how you feel. There is no time limit. Don't you put a time limit on it. We have Six of Pentacles. Every blessing you give will eventually be returned to you. Okay, so while you've been going through these phases, okay, don't forget we started out with the Justice card now. So you're getting justice for everything that you've gone through. And we got this Nine of Cups that wanna pop up here. Yeah, after this Five of Cups here. I was saying something, but Spirit switched me to this, so... But yeah, it's like live in a constant state of gratitude. Some of you guys, like I said, have been crying. Your tears. But Spirit has still been working on it. That's what I was going to say. It's like, even though you've been going through everything that you all have been going through, you're still being rewarded. You still were putting out blessings, and those blessings are on their way back to you. But Spirit says they're right here, but I need you to just clean this up first real quick. Clean this up for me real quick. You know how your mama used to say, you can't go outside until you clean up my house? Or you can't turn on that TV and watch those cartoons, or you can't go and play with your friends or ride your bike or whatever the case may be. You can't get on the video game, okay, on the Atari, on the, the Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, whatever y'all was playing back in the day. I said duck goose, but duck hunt, okay, duck goose. So just your childhood, right? It's like you got to do this before you can do this. That's that divine order I was talking about in another message. Things have a divine order. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of Cups energy here. We got the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups here. Okay? There's a lot of options, okay? So I'm getting a few things. You have a lot of options, a lot of things to choose from. So choose wisely, okay? This could be day-to-day choices. This could be emotional choices, okay? It says not every great option you're giving will be a great option for you. So even though you could be presented with 50 great options, not all of those great options are for you. Yes, they may be great, but maybe out of those 50 options, literally only one of them is for you. So you have to know which option is for you. Also, the Seven of Cups, it's like you could be clouded on knowing which choice to choose because of the traumas. Like I said, you can't see your future clearly because there's a lot of you're seeing it skewed. You're making choices out of the programmed version of yourself. And Spirit is saying, clean up all of this. The murkiness, the illusions. The Seven of Cups is illusions. You're being presented with a lot of great options that seem so great. All that glitters is not gold. It's also giving me, it's not this journey of healing is not pretty. It has a lot of illusions and so forth that you have to work through, is what I am picking up on. Also, there's many ways to heal, okay? There's something else that's here that I want to say, and I'm trying to get it to come through. There could be a lot of different childhood emotions that you're still dealing with. It's like this pulling you in each and every way. There's something there that I'm trying to get through, but that's the best of this coming out. You could have a lot of different childhood emotions that's keeping you back. So one person watching may only have one thing from their childhood that's got them, that they got to heal from. There could be another person that has, a bunch of different emotional factors that you're dealing with, is what I'm picking up on with this Six of Cups and this Seven of Cups here together. Yeah, but look, this ace of, it's like at the end of the rainbow is your pot of gold. You get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Keep on going. It's like it's giving me something will be presented to you. You're not going through all of this for any reason. You just got to finish your healing. Okay, I know we always like to think, okay, well, this should be it or this should be it, but each person is on a different timeline. My journey is not your journey. Your journey is not the other person's journey or anybody else's. I'm hearing the name Shayla, okay? My Shayla. Three of Wands. It's like it's time for you to expand and move forward. I'm also getting, don't keep yourself in the healing energy longer than what you need to as well. It's like, do what you got to do and get through it. Period. Yeah, some type of tower moment, and that's falling with this Ten of Swords. So yeah, the pain has caused a lot of tower moments in your life, and that's okay. But I'm also getting that Spirit is saying, okay, things are getting ready to shake up. I feel like Spirit is about to shake something up that's going to shake everything that you're dealing with. It's like you got the last residue that you're dealing with, and Spirit is about to make something come in that's going to remove all of it. So while you may feel like whatever you're dealing with is going slow, it's like, dang, I've been on this journey for 5 years, 6 years, or 2 years, or whatever, right? Of healing and manifesting and whatever else you got going on, focus on your success and so forth. And it's like, you just feel like you keep being told, hold up, wait, or hold up, you're not done yet, or whatever the case is. But I feel like you're further along than what you think. I'm getting, you're right at that pot of gold. You're right at the finish line, even if you can't see it, because this journey is dark. You're going through the dark night of the soul. But it doesn't mean you're not going to reach that Ace of Pentacles, that finish line, that pot of gold, that reward. It doesn't mean you're not going to cross the finish line. And I feel like this Tower moment is coming in to shake up whatever residue is left within you that has been taking forever for you to heal through. And whatever the case is, those emotions that have just been wanting to stay attached to you or whatever it is. I'm also hearing addictions, okay? Whatever all of that is, okay? And that could be addictions to a lot of different things. Addiction to watching TV. Y'all need to turn the TV off, okay? Addiction to the emotions. You all could be addicted to being in the energy that you're in. So some of you all may be done healing. You're just addicted to the environment that you're in. So you keep recreating that. You get what I'm saying? There could be a lot of things. You guys could be addicted to being in effed up relationships because you don't know any better. You haven't seen any better. Even if you want better, it's kind of like, I'll just stay here because I don't think I'm going to get anything better. Or maybe you don't think you're not going to get anything better. You just don't want to go through the process of finding out. But Spirit is about to shake something up to move everything out the way. To where it's like a path is going to present itself where like, I brought this tower in. And you could be like, well, damn, I can't go this way. I can't go that way. Because it's effed up this way. It's effed up that way. Shit, the only way I can do is move forward. Even if it hurts, it's kind of like ripping the Band-Aid off. Yep. This 8 of Pentacles, you're getting to work on something new. Yeah, you could be stuck in this indecisive energy with this 2 of Wands here. Like, do I go this way or that way? This way or that way? And see, his ancestors, your spirit guide is like, they still ain't made no decision. Like, they just stuck in this spirit like, okay, boom, this tower. And then you're going to be like, well, dang, the answer is clear. The answer is going to be clear. And it's like, here you are getting to work. And this tower could be a good thing, something good that's coming in, right? It doesn't have to be anything destructive. It could be something good that's coming in. I don't know how each person's tower moment is coming in, but something is going to come in. It could be an aha moment that makes you like, oh, let me do this or let me do that. But I do see you getting to work. I do see you building something. I see you making the decision to get to work, to speaking up. It could be you finally speaking up for yourself. The tower moment could be you speaking up for yourself. Spirit giving you the courage to say what you got to say. And from that, you're going to know what you need to do based on even how other people respond to you. Let's get one more and I'm going to close this message out. Let's get one more card so I can close this out. Woo, we got the 5 of Swords. And guess what? It's falling on top of this Temperance. That is all being balanced out. So I feel like there could be this tower moment. It could be some type of, realization of some type of, situations, mental situations or situations with people, some type of conflict. This could be a relationship conflict, whatever the case is. I see that something's going to happen that's going to reveal this 5 of Swords to you. Whether it's the 5 of Swords in your own head, whether it's the 5 of Swords if you're dealing with people that you work with, people, a relationship that you're in, whatever it is, whatever this 5 of Swords is for you all, is going to be revealed. That's what this tower moment is going to do. But what it's also going to do is be balanced out. It has to come up so it can be dealt with. And once it comes up, it's going to also immediately be balanced out. So it's kind of like that joy and pain. You're going to get some pain. It's kind of like first they're sour, then they're sweet. So this may sting. This may sting a little bit, but you're going to get over it. Is what I am picking up on. So again, this is general. It's not personal. So it's going to be for who it's for. But I definitely see some type of Five of Swords energy that's coming up. And the card says you can't be right all of the time. So this also may be revealing to you some ways about yourself that, hey, let me stop holding on to this so much. It's like you can't be right about that negativity that you've been holding on. It's time to let go. You may feel like, well, I'm right for being able to hold on to all of this stuff because it happened to me. And no, it happened for you. And Spirit is saying you can't be right all the time. You may want to hold on to it because it's making you feel powerful or making you feel whatever. But Spirit is saying it's only destructive. So Spirit is going to remove it away. It's kind of like the parent knows best. Spirit knows what's best. Okay. Yeah. It says Knight of Wands. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little bit. You got to bend the rules. Spirit is saying you got to do something a little bit different. And I'm going to hold your hand when I do this. Again, it's going to sting a little bit, but it's okay. It's for your good. It's kind of like when you say, God, please reveal to me, the people that cannot go. And then you're surprised at the actual people that's revealed to you. That type of thing. Or when you pray for something and then you realize all the things that are revealed after you prayed a certain prayer. Yeah, I'm getting you guys prayed a certain prayer and now Spirit is answering that prayer, but it just may not be in the way that you thought it was going to be answered in. But it's going to give you the clarity that you need. And it's going to push you forward very quickly as well. Three of Pentacles. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. So your ancestors are working with you. Your ancestors are teaming up with you. What's the final advice? What's the final advice for whoever is watching? Your package arrives soon. So there's a delivery it says. So somebody's delivery is arriving soon or somebody's package is arriving soon. What's the final advice? Toxic witches. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. Yeah, I feel the final advice is Spirit is going to be revealing to you who is toxic around you or what is toxic around you, whether it's your own mindset. Like I said, that's the final advice. It's given, be ready. Be ready for what's getting ready to happen. And again, this tower could be you having to leave a job behind because the people at work is just too toxic and you still trying to hold on to that position. Spirit is going to show you something. I'm also hearing in a dream. You could be having very vivid dreams, okay, as well, is what I am picking up on. Two of Pentacles. When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. Yeah, so there could be some chaos that you've been experiencing. But Spirit is also saying, do what you can. Make sure you're grounding yourself, meditating, praying, journaling, doing your mirror work, doing whatever you got to do, okay, to keep yourself grounded through the back and forth of whatever this is, okay? But your final advice is, oh, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying that you need to stand on business when it comes to you and people that, want to treat you negative. I was talking about speaking up for yourself earlier. So there could be some people at work that you have to speak up because it's some toxicity or whatever. You have to stand on business about you. You cannot be afraid to put people in their place when it comes concerning you, your family. It's like I'm hearing you've been quiet long enough. It's like you need to make some noise and Spirit is giving you the courage. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe that's what's going to sting. It stings because it's something that you've been afraid to do. You've been afraid to speak up. You've been afraid to stand up for yourself. You've been afraid to face this person. It could be a spouse. It could be a mother. It could be a father. It could be a family member. It could be a boss. Whoever, whatever this is, a child's father, a child, whatever this is, and it's like, that's maybe why it stings because it's kind of like, your parents say it's going to hurt me more than it hurt you. It's like, because I really don't want to have to do this, but since you took me there, I got to do this because I can't keep putting myself on the back burner. That's what I'm getting from this. The final advice is to stand up to the toxicity that's in your life. That's why this came out. This is that devil energy. You got to stand up to the devils. You got to stand up to the toxicity. You got to stand up to your addictions. Baby, I know, because I was smoking like it wasn't nothing. I love me some Mary Jane. Period. The Spirit says, you got to put that on hold. You got to let that go. Whether it's permanently or temporarily, I don't know. But I've been separated from it for a while now. And it's like, I'm cool. It's different. And it's cool. So I'm not telling you anything that I haven't done. Right? So I'm here to let you know I've battled for years. It's not supposed to be something that you're dependent on. Here and there, okay. But it's like you got to get out of that being dependent on it no matter what, even if it's just because you love it so much. It's like too much of a good thing can still harm you, So it's like it's good to have tolerance breaks and so forth. I'm speaking this for somebody because somebody needs to hear that part. It ain't gonna be for everybody. Your relationship with Miss Mary J, or whatever it is, drinking, whatever it is, but whatever your toxicities are, whatever that you are dependent on, okay? And yes, you can quit at any time or whatever, because I can quit at any time, I can stop at any time. I've had periods where I was stopped for, a long while, and then it's like, or like a week or so, and then I would pick it back up, but Spirit has had me off of it for a while now, so going longer than a few days without it, or going because that means you're still dependent on it. If you like, I still want it, for whatever reason, even if you just enjoy it and that's just what you like to do. Well, you can't go out with your friends every night. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave that there, but that's for who it's for. But whatever this is, again, for somebody, it may be your toxic trait, may be you not speaking up for yourself. It could be different things for different people. So whatever, or it could be a collection of things. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying you got to stand up to it, because that could be preventing you from moving forward. But Spirit is going to put you in a position where you be like, yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and speak up for myself. Let me go ahead and tell this boss. Let me go ahead and tell, my child's father. Let me go ahead and, tell my spouse. Or let me go ahead and talk to my parents. Or whatever this is, Spirit, that's this tower moment. Spirit is going to make something happen to where you like, okay, let me stop drinking. It's time to just stop for now, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? It's giving me the Grand Dame on what is it? Real Housewives of Potomac. It's like you have to recognize when enough is enough, and it's like she was still wanting to drink. So it's like, you got to recognize and stand up to it and face whatever this is. So I'm speaking to somebody. Spirit ain't got me on here for no reason, because it ain't for me. I've been in, so those parts are for somebody. So I'm going to leave y'all messages here. Ashe, thank you all for staying this long. If you are still here listening, again, you all can work with me one-on-one down below in the description bar. I offer different types of personal readings, whether it's a love and relationship reading, whether you want a YouTube video reading, whether you want a quick audio reading, or whether you want to get on the phone with me, okay, or you want a work and money business consultation reading, whatever it is, okay, or a business coaching session along with that, okay. Check my website out down below, all right, and connect with me there. You also can put how this message resonated with you in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one. I am Motivational Speaker Nala Latrice. Peace.